Hi everybody, it's July 20th and I'm going to do a short tarot reading on the status of coronavirus, COVID-19. Also had a viewer who asked for me to look into the question of a vaccine. Okay, so it's kind of interesting because, I thought when this whole thing first started, that the dangers were being exaggerated. To be perfectly honest, that's how I felt. And I also felt like, in a few months, so, everybody sort of panicked middle of April, May, June, July, sort of right about now, I felt like things were going to calm down. Which they have, but not as much as I thought they would. People are still quite frightened. There's still a lot of concerns, but we do have a lot more sort of concrete information about it, which is really helpful as far as people protecting themselves. So, all the fear about, I could kill you, you could kill me. Now we sort of, we know with certain precautions and some social changes, we can be more relaxed. That's not to say that there aren't people, though, who are very vulnerable, who are really suffering a lot right now. I feel for those people who are extremely isolated and also resentful of other people who have more freedom. That's something that's happening right now that's quite sad. So if any of you are feeling, rather stressed or traumatized, please get in touch with me about a reading. I do some energy healing at the end, and it's very calming. For now, I'm just going to do a quick reading and ask the vaccination question. Okay. So we start with the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is, Page of Pentacles deals with usually messages around finances. So people are getting information now about what's happening with the more sort of materialistic side of their lives. It's a youthful, young energy, so I feel like it's kind of a startup message, like, okay, if you haven't been working, things are going to pick up now. And it's a positive energy, so unless you're in a working situation where you feel like you're being forced to work, or certain hygiene standards are not being followed that are supposed to be followed, this card is a very positive card, speaking about getting back in the swing of things, being active, being busy, back to work, back to making money. And right next to this card, and actually this card, the Page of Pentacles, I can't really show you because it reverses on the camera, but we have the Emperor reversed. And these two cards are sort of, they're in relationship to each other. And the Emperor is a person that, when he's upright, he's kind of like, he's a somewhat sort of powerful, well, he is a powerful figure, and he has, he is a leader, as an emperor would be. He's a leader. And he would be, in a position of power. But he's reversed. So I'm not sure if this is speaking exactly to maybe a particular situation. Maybe I should just muscle test that, about a leader who maybe doesn't have people's best interests at heart, let's just say. Okay, he's reversed. He's a leader. He's reversed. This is not a trustworthy person. So I'll just ask, is this about let's just say work and safety? Yes, it is. Okay, so work and safety. Okay, so what I'm getting about this is the United States. Okay, I'm sorry for all you Americans out there who aren't going to agree with what I'm saying, but this is, you know, just someone who is in a leadership position who can't really be trusted for different reasons. And yet we have this very positive card around work. So this does not negate the other. This is just saying that someone in a leadership position who is in some way relating to this particular, let's just say, energy force around work and money is not a trustworthy person. Right next to this, we have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, in this case, I feel sort of signifies, it's a busy card, it's an energetic card, and usually I see it as being, you know, like, let's get crazy busy and do lots of exciting things, and we're working and we're with our families and hanging out, you know. But it's reversed. So this card is indicating, whoa, like you're still at a sort of standstill with respect to social situations. And let's keep this in mind. So we will be with friends, we will be with families, we will be enjoying the nice weather for people in Canada and the States specifically, and you know, parts of Europe that aren't too hot yet right now. But this card is saying, you know, well, watch out, you know, like there's something about being busy there. I feel like this is a warning, like there's something about being busy that isn't necessarily the best thing for us right now. So let's not be distracted by the temptation of being sort of super active again. Let's keep in mind that maybe we need to be careful. No big parties, you know, keep things outdoors, you know, maybe don't go to that crowded place, you know. Just keep in mind things are moving, but there's still a warning here. Be careful, okay? And again, next to this card, so we're moving into like 2 months from now. So, you know, the startup of money is with the Emperor reversed is sort of right now, the next month. Then we have, let's just say, so maybe around the middle of the month of August, saying, hey, be careful, people. Don't get too carefree. Don't just go out there and, you know, try and be mindful. Try and consider your circumstances. You know, be busy, have fun, enjoy yourself, but don't lose perspective, okay, on, you know, certain precautions that need to be taken right now. And right next to the Eight of Wands reversed, we have the King of Cups reversed. And I just don't trust this guy at all. Like when I get a reading for someone, a personal reading, I'm like, watch out for this person, because this is, you know, this is someone who says one thing and does another. It's not a trustworthy person. It's someone who basically is just not looking out for you at all. You know, you cannot trust this guy. But he tends to have a lot of charm and charisma. Let me just ask a question. This is a health sector guy, okay? This is someone in the health sector. We got to watch out for him. I'm not saying anybody's all bad or anything. You know, I don't like to get into those kinds of judgments. But maybe we just need to check our facts and make sure we're not being in an emotional sort of, you know, everybody's highly emotional right now, even if we think we're fine. You know, there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of intensity. So let's just keep in mind, we need to check the facts, not be manipulated or, you know, even, you know, influenced strongly one way or the other, you know, to either not worry at all or to get scared again about, you know, how bad things are going to be. Let's just be mindful. Check our information, okay? Because, you know, we have two male figures here that do not have our best heart. They don't have our best interests at heart, okay? They don't. They are not those kinds of people. So we have to just, you know, take care of ourselves. And then again, we had this card before. So we're looking at, you know, 3 months from now. This card came up before. So this is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is, you know, it's about moving into a better place. And, you know, there's a bit of sadness in this card. You know, there's hope on the horizon, but the journey is difficult. And, you know, we have somebody who's helping a woman with a child, you know, and I like that image, you know, of the woman with the child there, because somebody is taking care of things so that these people will be okay. And so that's a nice message. But it also indicates that we're still in the process of a journey. Like, this is 3 months from now, and things are not going to be completely resolved for us. We're going to still be in motion, okay, as far as what's happening. A lot of people are like, oh, we'll just go back to normal. And as this progresses and goes on, we realize, oh, well, maybe things won't go back exactly the way they were before. It seems pretty obvious that there's going to be some, not drastic, but, some changes, some, I won't even say minor, because that's not even accurate either. There's going to be some changes. They're going to be lasting, okay? And we're still in the process, even 3 months from now, of making this journey. Call it a journey to safety, a journey to, more hopeful times. But at the end of the reading, we have this lovely Queen of Pentacles, and I like her because we saw her before. She's a powerful leader. She's got it all going on. She's a good role model. This is somebody who, even though she's very, exact with figures and very good with the material world, she has a kind heart. She's very nurturing, and she will also take care of us. She's looking into the future, though, in this card. She's not looking back, okay? So this is, 1, 2, 3, in 3 months. Again, we've had some very powerful female leaders stepping up to the plate, providing us with some good leadership, which as a woman is nice to see. It's nice to see that there's women that are being recognized for being involved in what's happening. It might actually change the nature of politics in a big way for women in the future. So she is our guiding light. This is a woman who's going to take care of us. She's going to take care of everybody. She's, 3 months down the road, and we've seen her before. So she's a theme now. And she's upright. So this is a nice way to end the reading. I do need to ask, okay, for the viewers who asked, I find it hard to deal with specific questions sometimes because, I could be wrong, but I'm going to ask the question anyways. So let's just, I'll do a muscle testing and maybe ask the cards too. So let me just ask the cards about a vaccine, and I'll also do a muscle test, and let's just see if the two messages are concurrent. Okay. Vaccination. Okay. So I'm going to pull 3 cards, okay? And then I'm going to do some muscle testing on it. So I got the Hangman, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed, okay? So these are all together. So let's just think about the vaccination question here. Okay. So, the Hangman speaks about just sort of letting go, which would indicate to me, hey, don't fixate on the whole question of a vaccine, because there's many things that could happen, and it isn't necessarily our only or best answer. That's what I feel the Hangman is saying. Page of Cups, introducing the idea that there will be some kind of information that we will get that's going to respond to our emotional needs, okay, in a positive way. It's a very good energy. So we're going to get some kind of information that's going to be helpful to us, okay, which is going to alleviate us emotionally, okay, with respect to the issue of a vaccine, okay. And then, the Ten of Pentacles is reversed, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles is sort of like the happy ever after card, family, money, everything like this. It's reversed. It's saying no. Like if I was to ask the question, it would say, maybe not, okay? So, I look at this from the perspective of the tarot cards and I say, well, we need to let go we're going to get more information that's going to appease us emotionally, okay, that's going to make us feel better. And is it going to be about the vaccine? Probably not. Let me just do some muscle testing around the idea of a cure, okay, for the COVID. So we know there's lots of people studying different medicines, okay, that can assist with people when they get sick. So are we going to come up with something that's successful? Is there going to be a medicine that is going to be successful at saving the lives of people who have COVID? Yes. Okay. Is it going to be something that happens right now? No. Okay. So 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Okay. So 2 to 3 months. Okay. My muscle testing says there's going to be some kind of medicine. Okay. It's not going to be the vaccine. Okay. There's going to be some kind of medicine that is going to assist people who are sick with COVID, coronavirus, and save lives. And I think that feels right to me too. I think that that something is going to come up that's going to put everybody sort of at ease. That we will have something that is going to treat people successfully that become quite sick with COVID. Okay. So that's the reading for July 20th. If you have anything else you'd like to add, please put a comment down below. If you'd like a personal reading, I'll put all my information down below as well. Okay. Hope you're enjoying some lovely weather. Take care, and I'll see you next Monday.